with Pete here with the VMP. All right, just starting search and destroy here. We're going to kick things off with Petey pushing across bridge. We'll see what he's able to do.
Nah, you see Petey's going to be able to get first blood onto Theory. It's a big kill there, and Happy obviously evens up the odds. And this round is going very fast, Maven, as you're seeing Petey get onto the B bomb site. He's going to be taken out by Kolchan right away. And just like that, quickly, this is going to turn into a 1v1 scenario. Zero going up against Goon.
1v1 off the rip, 55 seconds left. Can't be more exciting than this to kick off round one for search and destroy. Let's take a look at the minimap, the positioning. You can see Gunjar should be aware he's bombed down kind of at the end of bridge. How do you want to play this with so much?
They have to know bomb is down in this scenario, Team Cal. A little bit more passively. Yeah. It's the first round. You're going to wait for bomb to go down, and then you're going to try and approach a bomb site.
Well, Zero now taking his time across mid-map. You just saw it. You see him window. Is he going to push through? He's going to be right in the court. Doesn't check his right side. Gunjar should be right behind, able to get the shots in. Take the 1v1 and give Team Kaliber the advantage here early. Works positioning there as Zero just doesn't check the corner. Yeah, now Zero is just hunting for kills in that scenario. Obviously, it's very difficult to get over towards the B bomb site and pick up the bomb safely and then get it down when the other team on the defensive side of things knows that that bomb is down. So he's just hunting for kills in that scenario. Gunjar playing a very nice spot up in top window, able to secure the round for Team Kaliber. Well, let's get over to Goon. What's impressive, I mean, he's already over halfway to his glitch here. He starts out 2-0, clutches the 1v1. He's going to be throwing that frag over top middle. His teammate Kolchan already able to find the first blood. Let's get back to Kolchan because he's going over the top. Might be able to find more, but you can see the Legion of Infused. They have a big stack there at the B bomb site. Yeah, a little bit too aggressive there from the side of Team Kaliber. They get that first blood, and they kind of waste it by just flooding over towards that B bomb site. Marky B picking up 2 big kills, and Happy has potential to turn this round. God. They're all around. They all just ran by him. Oh, he has no idea where these guys Infused are. This is dangerous from Team Kaliber's perspective because Happy is probably commuting to Gunjar, that area that nobody is coming, and that could not be any more false. I don't think they realize they pushed through exactly. So Infused should be able to come up right behind him and able to find these kills pretty easily. But we'll stick with Goon and Happy as they're in a 2 versus 3 right now, and have the round advantage 1-0 to kick things off. We can see where bomb is down. We'll take a look at the mini-map. You see dropped in a pretty similar position to what we saw kind of in the first round. And Goon has to check this corner. He's going to try and open it up for his teammates. So just going to be very passive. They have no idea where these guys are. Infused are. This is the weirdest round I've ever watched in Search and Destroy. Goon kind of baiting out over towards that bridge, and he's going to get challenged from the right-hand side. He's going to drop the hands of Urban. It's going to be Happy here. 1v2 right away. This is not a good situation. If they're not going to challenge him here, he might be able to get out, but no, the pressure does come from the side. Marky B able to pick it up. He's on a 3 streak. I think he got the opening 2 kills. He gets the final one here. He's able to earn his overdrive, which you'll see at the bottom right, and he starts off 4-1. So that's one hell of a round, and he's going to end up, I think, 175 off his dart once he gets to defuse? Yeah, he's going to be very close. And the dart, very good kill streak on this map, so you're going to be able to see him use that to his advantage if he's able to get it. Just wasting some clock here, trying to build some more meter on his teammate Urban. So now you're going to see Marky B get the defuse, secure the round for Infused. All right, well, here we're getting ready for round 3. Infused able to battle back. We'll see it from Marky B's perspective. Pretty easy. Yeah. See the bomb getting planted for Happy. Not really able to defend himself. One of the easier kills that we'll see during the course of the weekend. I mean, the guy planting the bomb, looking the other direction. Can't even fight back, but it's a good kill there from Marky B, who's going pretty big here at the start of this search and destroy, starting off 4-1. Let's see if he's going to use his overdrive. Would be a little early, but if you're going to try and push, maybe you pop that overdrive, get over there fast, catch TK off guard. Well, honestly, had he done it, if we take a look at the minimap, he would have been able to get a very quick plant. No one playing defensively, but let's actually switch over because there's some pressure coming up mid-map now from Team Kaliber. They're trying to play it up close and personal, trying to find the kills. I believe it's Happy that pushed up and was able to get a sight line on a player. There's one inside. Happy sees him to his right. His teammate's able to pick it up, and all of a sudden you have 2 down for Infused. Let's switch over to the Infused POV as they're going to be in a 2v4 here. It's going to be Urban and Marky B going up against the full side of Team Kaliber. Yeah, and Zero had a sniper out during that round, so you see what can potentially happen when you have the sniper and you don't get those early picks. The opposing team with that aggression just floods in. You're able to take him out with ease, and now it puts Infused at a huge disadvantage in the round.
Well, Marky B is going to push up the site here, Matt. They're going to be working on the plant. Let's look at Urban's POV. He has to check kind of both sides right now as the plant goes down. Now he has a little bit of help as the bomb has been planted. He's watching the flank side. I'll keep Marky B highlighted on your minimap as well as the full collapse is about to come in.
And if Urban kills this player on the flank, and actually Infused is not in a bad spot, but as soon as he drops, it's an impossible scenario over on the side. To hold that down, it's going to be TK able to get the defuse.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost impossible to hold, right? If you time it correctly as the defense and collapse as a 4-man squad like that, you're just able to overwhelm. Each player would have kind of had to win their original gunfight, somehow get away with their life, and try to battle there in a 2v2, but that's not going to be the outcome. And that round, really, I mean, Matt, everything opens up because you get an aggressive mid-push from Team Kaliber. They're able to find the opening 2 kills and get things done. We'll see how Infused is able to answer back. They did a solid job of doing that in round 2.
Well, I mean, it does get scary there for Team Kaliber when Infused does get the bomb down. A is a very difficult bomb site to break through. Urban picks up that 1 kill on the flank. They could potentially win that round.
Well, Marky B does go ahead and use that overdrive. We usually like to watch the offense off the break, but seeing that he's able to use this ability early, he might be able to get behind 2. He's able to find Goon. Can he find another? He actually gets the assist on both as Urban. And now advantage to Infused. They have 3v2. Let's switch back over to the offense, though. We're going to go on with Theory. See if he's able to make a play. He is going to be your bomb carrier. They are down a man. You see the X-ray. He basically, well, we have eyes of everyone kind of pushing out of back lab. And all this pressure is now going to be coming over to Happy.
Now he's going to have 3 players pushing over towards him. 0 with an easy kill. Theory all by himself now for Team Kaliber. I mean, his best scenario here is what? Maybe get the bomb down, try and make some crazy scenario happen. I mean, he's got a nade to work with. I guess he could kind of Semtex onto the bomb if he sees players on it and challenge it. But obviously, if 3 players stick together on the side of Infused, it's going to be very difficult for Theory to win the round.
Can Theory get it done? I was about to say sees one and just gets melted there. As the one thing I've liked from Infused, yes, remember the round prior on defense, a little bit awkward when they were kind of hunting together as a 3-man flock. The thing you kind of guarantee yourself there is at least you're going to get the trade, right? I know you may get surprised at times when there's kind of running around the map like that, but you're guaranteeing you're going to be able to effectively trade the kill and win it in this. Yeah, I mean, you might have lost Marky B there, but if they had for the trade.
Yeah, I mean, there was no way that Infused was going to lose that round when they were grouped up like that, so it's a very good strategy, kind of almost like a buddy system technique when you have the man advantage, just stick together, trade those kills out effectively, and you'll win those rounds.
Well, let's see what we can do from offense now for Infused. You do have a dart for Marky B. I'm curious if he's going to end up playing around that. The fact that he's knockout trophies, you got to think he's either doing that or waiting for the push. The push is going to come in. He's got Theory below, Colcham up top. He should be dead momentarily, but he's at least able to find one before he drops, and now the call-out's going to go to his teammates. They're there to trade it. They found one. You see via X-ray, Happy is here playing at the back tree. I think he's been spotted at this point. Well, he's been spotted as he's able to pick up the kill, and he goes low. The movement from Happy, he's lost him. Where did he go? He's behind you, but still able to find the kill, and now it's going to fall to Goonjar here in a 1v2. He's behind both, make it a 1v1. Can he go? On 0. The shots are on point. There it is, Goon with the 1v2. Woo!
Nice shots there from Goonjar. It's just a perfect play. When he takes out the first player, you can see here, he puts enough tags in him that he knows Zero's weak, jumps out, challenges, knows exactly the corner that Zero's going to play from. Zero had no options in that scenario. Goonjar with a fantastic clutch.
So Goon has now, what, clutched the 1v1 round 1. He has clutched the 1v2 round 5. He's a big part of the reason Team Kaliber is currently in control. Now, if you're new to watching Call of Duty, if you want to check the top right, you can kind of see as far right of the names as you can go. Those bars are basically showing when they're going to get closer to their abilities. And you can see a little bit of an advantage now for Team Kaliber, but the immediate pressure gets shut down. Piece defensively at A. Unfortunate position of flying at A when there's a 4-man defensive stack at A.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, right? I mean, a lot of the times we see teams go towards A. There's maybe one player playing in that back tree on the defensive side of things. There is the rare occurrence when the defense stacks A and then rotates out towards B. That's what happens here. TK decides to go over towards A. Obviously, they do not know what Infused is doing on the defensive side of things, and they get caught completely off guard.
Well, Matt, I just tried to drink a sip of water and got it all over myself, so that worked out well. And as I do that, Happy's going to hop off the edge. You know, he's in a 1v4. Doesn't really have a chance. They just want to build specialists. Because remember, I mentioned before that round that Team Kaliber kind of had a bit of an edge in the specialist ability. You don't want to sit here and let them just charge up, and kind of throw away that slight advantage you had.
Well, right, I mean, you don't want to give the side of Infused another kill, let those guys get closer towards those score streaks. You don't want to let them build their specialist abilities. So it's actually not a bad play from Happy to jump off the map in that scenario.
All right, well, now you've got Infused back to offense. We're all tied up at 3-3. You have Heatwave available now for Urban. Zero doesn't look he's got the sniper out currently. I just want to see if the Heatwave's going to go off. He's not actually able to get it off before he drops there, Matt. It's now going to be 2 versus 4. Marky B and Zero have to try and get it done. You still have the dart for Marky B. He's trying to find the shots, not able to do so. Finally finds the kill, giving his team a chance here, and he's already got a second overdrive.
And it is a disadvantage for Infused, obviously down a man, but on the side of TK, you have Kolchan with the, I was going to say, he has a sniper rifle, so it is a situation where if he misses that first shot, like we just saw, you're able to take him out easily. So without overkill in the game, you see that's where the sniper play really hurts you.
And we may, I was about to say, might have ourselves another 1v1, but Goonjar stops it from even getting there. Actually, I think if Goon hadn't hit this shot, it would have been him and yet another 1v1. This time he closes it out before it ends up being a KO. Happy, you know I talked about the verticality? Oh, he hit his camo too. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, that's where you see one of the uses of camo. We talked about camo. You go sneak onto a bomb site. You're able to use it that way. Another use of camo is when you win one gunfight, there's another player right there ready to take you out. You pop that camo, that player cannot really center you or target hit you with his crosshairs, and you get lost. And there it buys Happy just enough time to stay alive, keeps his streak going, and lets Goonjar pick up the kill to secure the round.
I'll switch it around a little bit just because, well, first I want to kind of check if Marky B was going to use that overdrive. He didn't. Now Happy's going to deal with pressure, and PD peeks the corner. I don't know how he's not toast. His Happy shots look pretty spot on, but now they're going to push him. Happy's in a bad spot. He needs a bit of help. I believe it's Kolchan trying to assist. He is able to find one. He's got the PO6 out. Can he find a second? He's been tagged up, and he's going to have to back down for Matt. Now, Matt, and I think the dart was out for Marky B. It was able to find one before ultimately falling. Now, this isn't the second 1v3 we found Therian, where he's going to get the planted B and everyone's going to kind of collapse.
But he does have Heatwave this time, so he's able to get one, trying to get behind the bomb site just long enough. If he gets around that corner and both players on Infused have to push, that Heatwave would have been devastating.
Well, we had a 20-point hard point, in case you missed the game one. Incredibly back and forth. And now, taking a look at this, I mean, this is all the makings of a round 11. When we get back into the round, though, let's kind of take a look through, see what specialist abilities are available for either side here. Yeah,
and I mean, this is a huge map. Right now, this map is tied 4-4 rounds. It's going to be TK up 1-0 in the series. See Infused in the final. Able to take out Theory there and then get the defuse. So, see what the guy defensive side thinks.
Okay, now it was what Marky B had the overdrive. So is he gonna? It looks like he wants to save that for a defensive round. So let's, for the time being, it looks like he has to go back and grab the bomb. Let's check on with our Heatwave player in Urban. As Heatwave could be huge to intro here. He catches one pushing forward, but he doesn't get the kill. He's actually getting cleaned up. Everything falling apart early for Infused as 2 are down. And TK should certainly be taking advantage here, but not if you feed kills it. All of a sudden it's a 2v2. They get a little too overzealous. The aggression comes through. They're able to find the third though. Now it's Marky B. 1 versus 2. Overdrive to work with. He has 11 kills. He's been a beast throughout. Can he get it done? Sees one, wants to bring the pressure in, but both are there. Not able to do so, and TK gets their 5th round. 1 round away from a 2-0 advantage here in our first series on Alpha.
You know, you would have thought potentially if Marky B kills one, he would have used that overdrive, maybe gotten over towards that B bomb site, but
overdrive's great in a 1v1, right?
Yeah, it's a fantastic tool to use in a 1v1, but I really think, you know, Urban, when he gets tagged up by that player over on Bridge, he sits down prone position. It's like you have to know that player is going to push you. He has you weak. He knows you have no bullets. You have to reload.
Yeah.
He's going to push you, and you see Marky B is going to use overdrive.
Well, yeah, here comes the overdrive. He's going to be able to get out through mid quickly. The question is, can he catch anyone? He's already gotten into aggressive position here in bunker, but he's got to make a move as everyone else is mid-map. Zero was able to find one. He's trying to push through the flank here. I'm waiting for it because he should come up behind 2. There it is, 1. Can he find the second? Not able to get the bullets in. It's going to be Happy, though. Remaining Happy's going to drop alongside Theory, and we've got ourselves a round 11.
Yeah, it was just the threat of Marky B behind enemy lines that really threw TK for a loop. As soon as he uses that overdrive and gets in a bunker, he just gets lost. And now you have the offensive team split, right? They're trying to focus on the players attacking from the B bomb site. They're trying to make sure they don't get flanked. It was a situation they really cannot overcome. Gonna force that round 11, Maven.
Infused should be defense, correct? Yes. Okay.
Yes, and this is a huge round in terms of Infused series, and this is a huge round for this group overall.
So what do we got? We've got Goonjar, we'll take a look. We have Goonjar with Glitch. We have Heat Wave for Theory, and you've got nothing on the side of Infused. So you got to think this looks really good, but the pressure is going to come in from the top. Look at it coming in. One going low. He's got one high. He's able to find the kill. Can he find more? He's tagged him up. Somehow cuts the second. You can't let Happy do that. And now it's 2v3 for Infused. How in the world does he find that second kill?
Huge kills from Happy, and you can see the bomb going to go down at B. It's going to be Zero and Urban having to rotate cross map trying to break this. And with the assault rifles and how close quarters this B bomb site is going to be difficult. But Zero there basically getting a free kill on Theory. He's going to tag up Goon as well. And now you see he's going to go on the hunt.
Boy, he's trying to find one up top. He's able to win it all or dead, and Infused is going to take the round 11. It was, what? It was a 4v2 advantage for TK. 2 kills with Happy. How? You can't let that happen.
No, that is a really tough loss for Team Kaliber. I mean, they have a chance to go up 2-0 in the series. A 2v4 man advantage in favor of Team Kaliber, and they blow it. I mean, Happy does his job, right? I mean, he picks up those 2 kills at the beginning around. His teammates poorly play the rest of that. I mean, they had bomb down as well.
There is literally nothing more you can ask of your soul man watching the flank, what is a 4-man push like that, than to pick up 2 kills for your life. I mean, you're happy with a 1-for-1 trade and just the information. Got 2 there, should have closed it out. It should have been done. Round 11 goes to Team Kaliber, but Infused, Marky B, Zero, they clutch up. What a phenomenal finish there to game 2, and that's going to put us at 1-1 now for the series.
Oh, and I mean, TK clutches that up. I mean, they go up 2-0 in the map count. That is huge for them in terms of the series and taking the #1 seed potentially in the group. And now that Infused ties it up, you got to think Infused really going to start to go on a tear.
I have to feel like that is just, you know, it's funny. I saw a thread on the Reddit, and this isn't exactly the same context, but talking about your worst way to lose if you're talking about a series. But that's kind of that's one of your worst ways to lose a map for sure. Yeah. I mean, going to a round 11 and having a 4v2 advantage like that's a dagger, especially at an event of this, I guess, magnitude. I mean, that hurts. Physically, that has to hurt. And you got to think the blame game sort of happening a little bit amongst the members there inside the Team Kaliber booth. Like, if I'm happy, I'm like, what the hell was everybody else doing?
I mean, you pick up those first 2 kills, you get bumped down. I mean, when Happy dies, he probably expects his teammates to just sit over on site and able to win it easy. And I think that big kill when Zero takes out Theory, that's really what determined that round.
Well, we're taking a look at some of the replays here for the POV of the players, and we'll see some through Codcaster as well. I believe that was round 2, which they were able to eventually clutch up in. I really want to see that round 11 again if we get to it, just to see what happened.
Yeah, it was just a really odd round. I mean, the pressure comes over towards A. Happy deals with it greatly, able to pick up 2. He drops, and the players on Infused that are alive, they rotate all the way back over towards their own base, and then they're able to just take the players out of B with ease.
We'll continue to see through here. In case you're, I know XP Zone hopped in at one point, kind of see the action. I think kind of the opening and closing of that game too. This is the round 11. So this is from, I believe that was an Infused POV. You saw 2 drop, you saw the kill get traded, and it was everything kind of in between where it sort of fell apart.
Yeah, it was, I think the biggest kill was Zero coming back towards his own base. Theory kind of gets caught on the door when he's trying to walk through it, going back inside. And then as soon as he kills Theory, he actually gets tags on Goon up top. So he knows where Goon is as well. So they lose that kind of positioning with about 25 seconds left, and Infused able to break it pretty easy.